Who is Child on the beat? Best producer in Louisiana. If you don't believe me, go to his YouTube page and check him out. My name is Sidney Combs, and I'm a young entrepreneur from Shreveport, Louisiana with a dollar dream. The message for tonight is, do you have a GPS for your life? Do you have a GPS for your life? First thing I need for everyone to do is like this video. Also, share this video. I take time out my day to do these videos to help as many people as I possibly can. Please support me that way, because I'm not asking anyone for any amount of money. Do you have a GPS for your life? Most people I learned in life, one thing about most people is that most people, they don't know what they want. They don't know where they're going. And I think that's a huge problem. Because if you don't know where you're going, how can you get there? See, you cannot have the directions, but you can know where you want to go and you can find a way to get there. But see, you can have the correct directions, but you don't know where you're going. And you won't get there. See, I'll give you a prime example. Let's say that you want to go to Jacksonville, Florida, okay? That's around a 12-hour drive, okay? But the first thing you got to do, you got to know where you want to go. You got to know that you want to go to Jacksonville. Most people, if I ask them, what do you want for your life? They'll sit there and say, they don't know. Or they give me something shallow. Well, I want to be married. I want to have kids. I want to have a nice home. I want to drive a nice car. I'm like, okay, let's get past that. What do you want? You got to tell me what you want. They say, I want a big house. Okay, and what else? I just want to have a bunch of rooms. I want it to be 2 stories. I say, that's it? They say, yeah, that's all I want. That's all that matters to me. I say, all right, cool. I go find them an abandoned house that no one has lived in for 30 years. No one has lived in for 30 years. And I say, here's the house. And then they look and they say, hold on for a second. That ain't what I asked for. Yes, it is. You said you want a big house with a whole bunch of rooms. Now you got to fix that house up. That house is horrible. Hadn't been lived in for years. You got you got rats, you got mice, you got roaches, you got everything in there. You got to change that. Think about it. But why did you get that home? Because you didn't know what you wanted. Let's say you want a car. I say, okay, what kind of car you want? Well, I want a BMW, I want a 750. Okay, that it? Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I say, do it matter how it looks? Well, I want it to have a good body on it, okay? Other than the body, is there anything else that you care for? Man, I just want this. As long as I get a 750, I'm good. Okay, cool. Then what I do, I take you to a Savage Yard, a 750 that haven't ran in years, rusted out all the above. But it got a nice paint job on it, nothing wrong with the body. And I say, here's your car. You look like, man, that ain't what I wanted. You didn't tell people exactly what you wanted. So most people in life, they'll never ever get where they're trying to go because they don't even know what they want. They haven't even written it down. Most people will sit there and tell you, man, I want a home. I say, okay, that's it? Then all you want is a home. Well, I want it in a decent neighborhood. That's it? But what if I get you the home of your dreams, but you can't afford it? See? See, everything matters when it comes down to what do you want. Most people struggle with that. And see, most people don't have a GPS. So I give another example. Most people won't even ask for directions. So let's say I say, okay, we're going to Jacksonville. How are we gonna get there? Okay? And then we say, okay, well, look, I gave them a map. So okay, then look, this your map right here, right? Now let's go. They follow the map, but while following the map, they get a little lost. There's a gas station. They say, nah, I ain't gonna ask them, we'll figure this out. Now they done wasted 3 hours driving in circles because they won't ask for the directions. But in life, if you're trying to get where you need to go, you need a mentor, someone that knows more than you, somebody that's already been where you want to go. And you need to ask that person, hey man, how can I get where you at? Give me some words of encouragement. Give me some advice. Can you help me out, please? And that's when you're able to get to the next level. But most people, they won't ask for advice because everybody got so much pride. They won't stop to say, man, let me just figure this out for a second, okay? I don't have the answers. Let me go inside this gas station and ask this person. And the average person, they won't listen to anyone. The GPS can be telling you, make a U-turn, you're going the wrong direction. But because you got it on mute, you won't turn around. You steady driving. You're not paying attention because you don't even know what you want. Most people will never ever reach their goals and dreams because of them. But they'll make themselves believe and tell themselves, well, at the end of the day, I wasn't successful in life because it wasn't meant to be. And if it was meant to be, it would have happened. No, that's not true. Because at the end of the day, you got to do everything in your power to make your dreams come true. But how can you make a dream come true if you don't even know what you want? If you don't even know what you want out of life, what do you want? What do you want? Specifically, what do you want? Because you got to be able to break that down. You got to be able to break that down. What exactly do you want? Because what if you told me, you said, hey man, I want to go to Jacksonville, okay? And I said, all right, cool. We're going to take you to Jacksonville. So you catch a flight and you get to Jacksonville. And then you say, well, look, I got a mom to live out here. So, okay, well, where she live at? I don't know where she live at. I just know my mom live out here. Okay, you got a number? I don't have a number. Okay, well, is there any way you can contact her? I can't contact her. I don't have anything. How can you get to your mom? You can't get to your mom. Why? Because at the end of the day, you didn't know exactly what you wanted and you didn't know where you were going. You knew you wanted to get to Jacksonville, but once you get to Jacksonville, that's not exactly where you want to be. You want to be at the exact address that your mom is at. Too many times in our life, we don't know what we want and then we don't accomplish our goals and dreams and we wonder why. Why didn't I accomplish my goal? Why didn't I accomplish my dream? The reason why you didn't accomplish your goal and dream is because at the end of the day, you did not know what you wanted. You did. And most people are stopping any sign of trouble. So let's say they're on their way to Florida. And then they tire go out. What do? Well, we supposed to get there in 12 hours. We cut the flat tire. It's going to take us another hour. We might as well go back home. Or what if they run out of gas? We ran out of gas, so you know what? We might as well go back home. Any sign of trouble. But this is the thing about life. I don't care how good you are. I don't care how terrible you are. I don't care how much faith you have. Trouble going to always come your way. And what are you going to do when that trouble come your way? What are you going to do when some form of adversity come your way? Most people, what they do, they stop. That's why you can have a man at the end of the day. And he might be taking care of a family. And he might have child support and things are a little tough on him. And what did he do? He stopped. Instead of him keep going after that golden dream to where he can make so much money where that child support don't mean nothing to him. But he stopped before he had an opportunity. What about that man that want to purchase that home for his family? Right? And that's what he want. But because of his credit score might not be high enough, what do? He don't even go to the bank to figure out what he got to do to get that home. He won't even do that. Why? Because he worried about credit, because some form of adversity. What about a woman that got so much potential, and this woman can be so great and so amazing, but she won't get the mentor that she needs in her life. She won't get the counseling that she needs in her life. She won't ask for help. She don't know exactly what she wants. She'll never reach her full potential. And it has nothing to do with if it was meant to be and what happened. It got everything to do with, at the end of the day, she didn't know what she wanted. Your entire life is going to be based upon what you want and what are you going to do to go get it. Are you willing to go through the adversity? Are you willing to go through the heartache? Are you willing to go through the pain? Or do you just want everything to be peaches and cream? If that's all you want, I can tell you right now, you're not going to get what you want out of life. You're not. Because they're going to be tough times. It's going to be times where it's so tough that you don't know how you're going to get to your dream. And before you know it, you accomplish that dream. It's been times, I'm a barber also, I cut hair. And at certain times, I can cut a certain head. And while I'm cutting, I'm like, man, it don't look right. What I'm doing? But I trust the process. And then when I get to the end of it, I'll be like, man, this haircut beautiful. The client don't know, but I'm sitting there saying to myself, it was one point during this cut that I didn't see the final result. But what did I do? I trusted that process and kept going. Then that cut came out. He was like, man, this thing beautiful. And that happens, I don't say it happens every now and then. When you get a cut and you like, man, it don't like it's going to come out right. But that's life. And then you got to ask yourself, do you have a GPS? Do you know what you want? Do you know where you're going? Most people don't know where they're going. And if you ask them, they'll tell you a couple simple things. But those simple things, if you don't know exactly what you want, you will fail. What about that woman that want to be a nurse? And she failed that test 2 or 3 times. Do she keep going or do she quit? She know what she want. The GPS is set, right? There's a little trouble that came. What she do now? Do she keep going or do she stop? That's the key to this world. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. You could be the most nicest, sweetest, caring woman or man, generous, kind, loving, all the above, or you could be the worst criminal. And at the end of the day, trouble's still going to come your way. But what do you do when that trouble come your way? My name is Sidney Combs, and I'm a young entrepreneur from Shreveport, Louisiana with a daughter and a dream. I need everyone to like this video, share this video, share it with as many people as possible, help promote this page. I'm not asking anyone for Cash App or PayPal. I'm not asking you for money. All I'm asking you to do is press a button. Just press a button, like the video, share the video, subscribe to my page. I do a lot of work. I put work into these videos. It takes me time to create these videos. I write down certain content, certain things, certain points I need to make in these videos. This is not easy. It's not easy what I do. The least that you can do is hit the like button, share, subscribe to my page, help support me. Send it to 5 people you know. Who is Charles on the Beat? He's the best producer in Louisiana. If you don't believe me, go to his YouTube page and check him out. Also, I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Please check me out on all those different pages. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you.